Sunday morning, praise God on. No priest in the stove church, in the stove bronze, in the stove church. No drums, no one. With the day off, no one. You can play ball, that's your boy work. You can play ball, that's your boy work. Sunday morning, praise God.
You already know I wanna see you.
Welcome to Soleful Sundaze. It's your boy Commissioner 6.
The fluent one.
Hey, Lucky rolling. Welcome, man. Welcome. We is back. We back. We got a full one back with us. You know what I'm saying? He here.
A little hiatus.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
I guess do you want to start with the temperature check, and then go into Blair's shoe of the summer, or you want to say your shoe of the summer first, then go into do the temperature check? Just start with the temperature check.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that.
Alright, it's the mood I'm in. Let me see if y'all vibing out. See if I can put y'all on to some work real quick.
What you got?
See if I can put y'all, man, Roddy Rich. Some new heat from you.
I've been the street, yeah. I've been the street, yeah.
Brother,
We fed the streets, I had to fly, but definitely I wanna bust it. She fuck with me just cause I get by that luggage, and I didn't recognize me when I'm out in public. Them Haitians fuck with me, so they say side by side. I'm in a bin, but I can't wait to goddamn rig. I came from nothing, nigga, I cannot be fed. I was hungry, I tried to get you, make my play. Yeah. Go get it bad, nigga. Pop a couple daddy, nigga. Pop like a daddy, nigga. Fuck around, do the daddy, nigga. I remember I was broke.
He young too.
Hey, man,
I remember I was starving.
Hey, man, but, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Blizzy, what's your shoe of the summer?
I gotta say the UNC Off-White won.
Yo, I said that too.
Did you?
I said I feel like Blair's shoe would probably be the
Oh, you said
I did end up.
yo, cause I like the UNC,
He was
and
like
then
Jones.
I like the UNC in general, and then he did the Off-White. Just a subtle detail, like a little bit of orange on him.
You like them over the real ones? The Chicago ones?
I do, cause I like the shit. I like the UNC OG over the Chicago OG. Like I would.
You do?
I would rather wear.
I do too.
I would rather wear the UNC than
too.
wear.
You know what's great?
Chicago.
The Chicago's never really wowed me. I mean, like the Black Toes did, the Breads did, but the
I like the
Chicago's
Black
is
Toe
always
with Chicago
my
too.
least favorite.
Yeah, I like the Black Toe.
Chicago's always my least favorite.
I like the black and white over the Chicago.
Bro, like, white choices.
I like the Baron. I like the Baron ones too.
Over the Chicago? Nah, I can't.
I'm not really.
Yeah.
I like the. I respect that, but I'm not really like a big fan.
Yeah.
I like the 2013 Chicago.
Yeah, those was good.
Yeah, I like that drum.
Those were good ones. How about you, Byron? You like the Chicago's or the UNC Off-Whites?
For Off-Whites, I think I
He
like
love the
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
That Chicago, it went crazy on the detailing.
Do you like the Chicago in general as a one?
As a one over the UNC, yeah. I feel like I would get more use out of the Chicago than the UNC for the regular drinks.
Yo, he shadow Off-White. Wait until a black. If he do a black Off-White one,
That's what I'm saying. If you do like a red,
I'm thinking shadow. I want to see shadow.
I'm curious if he would have.
I want to see a fragment.
If he would have fucked with the.
That's too much white.
Yeah, I'm about to say if he would have fucked with the black and white ones. I want to see what he would do with the black ones. Bro, the interchangeable laces off that black.
From a black one, I want to see mostly a black shoe. I don't want to see too much white.
Yeah.
You
would prefer the shadow over the royal or the red?
That black and gray.
I want to see a fragment in that. A fragment on white.
See, I love a fragment just in general.
But you know what's crazy? Like, I don't really get the wow behind the fragment. I mean, I get it, like, but I don't get the wow behind it.
Fragment imprinted, you know.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying that colorway isn't like the wow is.
But what other one has an imprint?
That's what I'm saying. I get the hype behind
And the colorway.
I get the hype behind it, but when I'm saying
That's
this
a
from
nice
the
look.
Clean colorway.
it's okay.
It's a clean colorway, very clean.
It's okay. I like the
Looks great.
I like the
smoke,
soft
too.
beaches. I like the soft beaches probably over the fragrance.
Southeast
I had the
LeBron.
fake joints too.
Huh?
The
I had the
Southeast
fake
LeBrons.
Not the fucking Southeast LeBron.
About to say you getting crazy.
No, the ones, the Jones that they dropped that, the G.J. College Jones, like the Taylor
Art
ones,
Basel.
and the Art Basel ones, yeah. All right, I guess since we on J's, just this been on my mind a lot. I was having a conversation with a couple of my OGs, and I want to pick y'all brains on top 5 Jordan sneakers all time. Silhouette. So I want you to give me your top 5 Jordans, silhouette. Then what's your favorite colorway in each one of those? Each one of the shoes you pick.
5 gotta be colorway and silhouette. A real top 5.
Okay, we can do that. So colorway and silhouette.
You better give us 10. You better give us a whole bunch of choices. I'm gonna be cheating.
No. I wasn't gonna say top 5.
I'm trying to be tough.
No, I was gonna say okay. So basically, you just simplify.
Pick your retro.
So I was gonna say
color.
pick your 5, and then pick your top 5 colorways in those specific shoes. So I wasn't gonna have you pick like
So we
each
talking
shoe,
5 shoes or
colorway.
10 shoes?
No. I'm
Five
saying one silhouette, one color.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what essentially what I was trying to say too. But I made it. Yeah, I made it. And then and why? Why did you pick each one of those shoes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is that significant to you?
You want to go 3 and 2 so that we can give a little dialogue to each shoe?
We could do 3 and 2.
What's your first 3?
Damn, you gonna be on the spot fast as shit.
I know. Give me just. We can do one. Give me the first one.
My number 1 or my number 5? We're gonna work backwards.
All right.
I'm gonna work backwards. I'm gonna work backwards. My
Let's
least
start with number 5.
Jordan 16.
All right. Colorway.
White cherry, yo.
I thought it was purple.
But no,
I
I'm
thought
not
it
even
was
talking
lavender.
about those ones. I'm not even talking about those ones. I'm talking about the true
The first shoe.
white and cherry Jones. The Jones that Ja Rule had on in the I'm Real video with
Nigga love Ja Rule.
Well, you did say Ja Rule. No, he did say Ja Rule was one of his favorite rappers.
You mentioned Ja Rule twice in 2 weeks.
I respect Ja.
Bro,
Ja, not none
Bro.
of the top 5s.
when Ja came in that I'm Real video, alright, I'm gonna keep it real.
Bro,
So
you know
let me
what's
tell you,
out at that
alright,
time?
let me explain to you why the 16.
I ain't even let Ja Rule bust at that time.
Let me explain why the 16 is my number 5.
Let's hear about the 16.
I don't hear this.
The 16 is
I
my
respect that.
the 16 is my number 5 shoe
We was youngins.
because that's one.
Yeah,
I
we
was
was
I was young. I was around 01.
We was kids, yeah.
It was around 01. In 01 I was 9. Previous to that, I can't really remember a time seeing Jordan play. When I say seeing, like actually understanding the game of basketball to sit here and say he's the greatest. I just knew his name was a household name.
So at
and
the 16,
everybody
you was like, all right,
everybody wanted to know that. By the
really
time,
good.
yeah, because he took it. Remember, he retired. So he retired around the age of when I was 6. So of course, at 6, I'm still worried about power.
Did he come back with the 17? He came back with the 17, right?
He came back with the 16.
Oh, he came back with the 16,
Yes.
quiet, and then the 17.
Yeah.
17 was 2 kids.
Yeah.
17 was what really was. I associated the Wizards jersey with
But
17.
yeah.
Alright.
That's why the first 16 has the white and blue colorway because to associate with the Wizards.
Navy choice. Okay,
Yeah.
Navy.
So he came back. I mean, so that's my first like true impression of like, damn, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, oh, this nigga is really like he was old. He was old, but he was getting the respect that I seen him
You
getting.
can still give it up for 50.
Yeah, the respect that I was seeing him get. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like All-Star games, he's still getting off. One game, you know what I'm saying? He
missed that
still
dunk,
dropped
right?
50.
You
Yeah,
missed
he
that-
did. Yeah,
you
he
missed
was on
that
some
dunk.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's what it was.
He put Kobe in the post in
That was the first shoe that I seen Jordan wear in a basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the
that
flip
made
is
me
what
wanna
got
say-
me on the 16.
Oh,
Once I saw
Bro,
that you
I
could
like-
flip this shit out.
Bro, that's what I was about to say. The sleekness of the shoe
Yeah.
was crazy to me.
Right.
Would you
The
ball
patent leather. Yeah, I would.
At that time when they came out, I was rocking. I would want to rock them though.
No,
When they came out, I
when
wanted
they came
to
out
rock
with the
them.
rocket,
Yeah,
the
I didn't-
patent, bro. First of all, that patent leather was the first time he used patent leather again since the 11, which was major.
Bro,
the black
I
and red
16
still
low. I
crazy.
had 16 low.
Bro, that's what I mean.
You can
So
fold it
then-
down and had the metal.
They had the button. Those the ones that John Red had on.
White red ones.
The white and red joints where you fold the joint that they had the gum soles. It's white and red, the little streak of red, mostly white, and then you can
The
fold
black
it down
was
to the
not
bottom.
too. They had
I
black.
wasn't fucking with the 16s then.
Yo, that fold in with that tap,
Bro,
that metal joint.
that metal button, bro. When you had the jeans cuffed slightly so you could show the metal button. But bro, I never forget it, bro.
Jeans back then.
I
Niggas had
see.
the big jeans. Niggas had the big jeans on back then.
Bro, but no, you was wearing them with shorts,
I ain't gonna lie.
capris. You was wearing them with capris.
You know that whole little style where they take the jean and put it over it and fold it up?
Yeah.
I was wearing my jeans like that back when they first came out. So because the jeans,
You was way too okay.
so because the 16s was low like that, I was like, yo, how am I gonna be able to show my shoe
Yeah.
without?
I wore my capris.
My old head taught me how to do that. That little flip and fold.
The
Yeah.
fold and tuck.
Bro.
Yeah.
So then, alright, so then,
But Fat Albert jeans. I remember I was wearing platinum FUBU.
Black dude was good.
Yeah, when them 16s
That's
came
what I'm
out.
saying. You're not cuffing and rolling them thick ass jeans niggas used to wear back then.
Bro, yeah, you
I was
was.
looking like
That was a lot of
Goku, dog.
jeans.
I was like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Bro,
My
I ain't
jeans
even
was-
gonna hold, bro. Alright, but what really had me sold, bro, was the I'm Real video, bro. When J-Lo had that shit on.
He went back to Ja.
And Ja came on with the shirt, but his shirt was half on. You see what I'm saying?
No,
he had the
I
shirt.
might remember
he had
that,
the shirt.
though.
They was at
No.
the basketball court,
Bro,
bro.
you was in gym class like that?
Bro,
You thought you was Ja?
Yes. When my dad, bro, when
Yeah,
I said,
great.
bro, I had those was the first Jordans that I really asked my dad to buy. I'm like, Dad, I need you to buy. Like I had Jordans before that, but I couldn't give a fuck.
Oh, I asked for them.
I
17.
needed my dad to buy them Jordans.
I wanted the cherry window. I skipped them.
So that's why till today the 16s are.
All right, give me
are
4.
mine.
What's
Are
number
mine.
4?
No, we just gonna go.
All right,
So you go ahead.
Me?
I'll host this little segment.
My number 5 will probably have to be, I'll say 17. Because 17 was the first joint I bought with my own money.
What color
You
was it?
paid the dues for it?
The 200, yeah, young boy birthday. I had that birthday bag.
I think I'm about to get a side story. This nigga was working, raking leaves and shit like that.
Birthday bag.
Bro, that was a good joint. Perfect time.
You know when you was young, you used to
That's
get
a
the
good
card with the
gift,
money in it?
Perfect
Yeah.
time.
That's a good gift.
Which
I took all my birthday money, went right to
The
Chance.
wham. You got the wham.
Which one did you get?
The black joints.
The all black and gray one?
With the black briefcase, yup.
Ooh, that briefcase.
The briefcase was sold when my man
CD?
walked out the back with the briefcase and put the
CD?
joints
Did you ever
down
actually
with the
listen to the
CD.
CD?
Yeah, I did.
What was on there?
It was ass. It was just like it was like an NBA Live tracklist type shit. It wasn't no good tunes on there.
I'm over here wondering, yo, I had 2 briefcases. And I never listened
Yo, I
to
don't know.
what the CD was.
I was still a kid when the 17 came out, so I ain't had no briefcase.
I was just getting into men's. I was like a men's 8.
I was in the 7.5.
I was a 7.
I was like an 8 then.
So 7.5 is that tricky, you know what I'm saying? You know, 7.5 is men's technically.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, and this was like 2002. I've been in that same fucking size range for the last 16 years, dog.
I ain't move up until after Bread 11s. I ain't move up to Memphis. I was still 7 in Memphis.
Crazy.
Well, alright, that's my number 5. No.
Nah, don't try to change your heart now. You
No,
already said it.
Yeah, you already said it. It was 17.
No, it ain't 17. Oh, you ain't hear what I said? I'm good, dude.
What?
So, alright.
You said the 11.
No.
I heard you, nigga.
Oh, you said the
You
11.
said the 11.
The bread 11.
Yup.
Ah! Those are your number 5?
No, it's higher, but since I said it, I gotta chalk it.
Yeah.
Damn, I wore them for graduation. Like, they're higher. Like, I graduated from them joints.
Said it.
Alright, well, my number 5 is... Damn, what am I gonna use now? I gotta use some sentimental shit now because I gotta...
That's why I said all my sentimental shit later. Let me get that shit out the way.
Alright, Bread 11.
Why?
My number
Are they just your favorite Jordan? Are they like one of your...
For real. Because I never forget. I forget what birthday it was. Maybe 11? I think maybe. I don't know. All I wanted for my birthday was them and Tekken Tag Team. That's all I wanted. Like, out of everything, I was like, yo, I don't want to go shopping. I don't want to do none of that. I want Tekken Tag Team, these Bread 11s, y'all can go about your way. That's all I want for my birthday. Like, I don't want nothing else.
You was so
And I got exactly that. Them Bread 11s and Tekken Tag Team. Because I used to love Mike's back then because how universal they was. I rock them for a couple months. And I smoke them. I put them right on the court.
Yeah, that's what I
Chain and
do.
shoelaces.
I ain't bought a pair of basketball sneakers in years.
I had all these multi-purpose.
So my cement threes just gave out on me on the court. They starting to split at the sole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bad joint. You was balling. You probably was balling hard as shit at them
I was balling
children.
them joints for a little minute, indoor, outdoor, wherever we at with it.
Anything that's older though, that glue is wearing.
But they wasn't even that old. The cement joints, it was
The 2012 ones?
probably 12.
That Black Friday release.
Mm-hmm. I had the black one, then I had the white one.
Or
I
unless
still got the white
I was
one.
thinking maybe you had the pack threes.
Oh no. My white one is still a little more fresh.
Did you ever have packs? DMP packs?
Nah, only pack I wanted was the Final Moment, and that's the one that broke my heart. I didn't get that shit. Missed it.
You had any DMP packs? No.
No, yes.
Oh.
It's his bad story though. This is a bad joint.
We probably told them hits.
All right, so I go into. I'll start off with my four then.
All right, yeah. Start off with your 4.
Well, that count is 4 and 3 because it's 2 shoes in the pack.
I don't care. No. Let me just do 4. All right, 2 for 1 special. This is a bad joint, bro. My only pack I've ever had was the Raging Bull pack. I got it for I don't know.
That was low on the bottom on the totem pole of the packs. I feel like
You're tripping. Raging
Low?
Bull pack.
I feel like the Defining Moment joint was the best one.
Raging Bull pack might be the second best pack, bro.
Basic bull pack might be better than the Final Moments
No,
pack.
it's not better than the Defining Moments. The Defining Moments was crazy.
No. Gold 6. The final moment is.
The Defining Moments was crazy.
That's
So the Raging Bull, y'all, man,
I'm
y'all.
giving up all my joints.
Y'all
I don't even know what
crazy.
shoes I'm gonna pick now because I'm giving up everything.
All right, so what happened with these? What?
Bro, I smoke.
Bro, they not, bro. You said
So,
low. They can't be low, bro.
Cause I got the Defining Moment so high.
What's better Raging Bull? What other pack? Because don't say the 12 and 11 is better than
It wasn't
the Raging
at all.
Bull because it's not.
It wasn't.
I put all the rest of the packs. I got the Defining Moment here and then.
What's better Raging Bull?
I can't. So wait, you think the Defining Moments beat the
The
Raging
Raging
Bull?
Bull was what the.
Fives, both fives.
Both the 5s. Wait, so you think the Raging Bull?
All
you
red
think
5s?
you think the Defining Moments pack
It's better.
beats it by a landslide?
No, it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Bro, I think it's
It's
1.5.
amazing.
Bro, I don't have them. It's debatable, bro. It's debatable. That pack is the best.
Concord, bro.
Bro,
That's yo. That gold is just what sets everything
I
apart.
understand that, bro, but they have.
I tried to finesse. I had some 14s that I wore.
They have never released that 5,
I'm
bro.
gonna keep saying it.
That 5?
Bro, that 5. All right, back to my side.
All right, yeah, let's go. Number 4.
First of all,
number 4.
First of all, remember. Oh, this is the funny part. I got my pack. This is a funny story. I was supposed to save up my money to go back to school that summer from working all summer. I saved up a nice amount. But something told me to stop by the mall before I got on the road to go back to school. What's on the counter behind Foot Locker and Shufflehead Mall?
The Raging Bull
The
pack.
Raging Bull pack.
So you bought it?
I'm like, yo, that's not an 8.5 or 8 is it? He was like, this is an 8. I was like, Lord, you working today. 310. Cut the check, right?
Of course.
So we about to go back to school. My pop like, yo, you got some bread on you? I'm like, a couple of hours. He like, how much you got? I'm like, I got a few hundred. Like, what the hell you gonna do with that? I'm like, well, I just bought this sneaker pack. Bro, I thought he was gonna kill me. I wasn't gonna make it back. Until that joint evaluated like maybe like 6 months later for like $1,000. I'm like, see, you ain't people was going on. This is investment.
Yeah. You sold it?
No, I smoked it because remember the sneaker climate at that time.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I was.
So you was bold.
Niggas wasn't selling
You
shoes
was-
in 09.
You was bold with them.
Bro, I played in Turnpike in my red Raging Bull 5.
So, but you were bold with them. You know, like,
I was playing ball in them.
no, but when you wore them, that put you on a different status.
No, but at that time, like sneakerhead,
Even at that time,
that was expected of a sneakerhead at that
Raging
time.
Bull, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like wearing the Raging Bull 5, yes, it was heat, but it's not like
They
now.
weren't that easily attainable though.
Yeah, but as a sneakerhead,
But I mean,
it wasn't
for
really
Foot
like,
Locker and Cheltenham to even have them like the
Nah,
Amigos.
they was. Like Foot Locker's always got the packs.
No, but
They just ain't have crazy quantities, but they always got.
But
the
I
packs.
mean, for Foot Locker and Cheltenham, that's probably how I look at Cheltenham.
I got a lot of stuff in Foot Locker showing a lot of money.
Yeah?
A lot of money. And this, I got them on Sunday, bro. Sunday. Right before I was going back to school.
But you know, that is the time frame when niggas like, I ain't paying fucking $310 for no sneaks, though. I go buy some design.
And I said, huh? Scooped it right up.
Damn.
But yeah, I smoked it. I played ball. All right, back to the black colorway. That 3M creased the first time I wore them.
Did it?
First time I wore them Jones creased. That's why I started smoking them, because I was rocking the black first. I wore them, they creased. I'm like, all right, well now I need some heat. I can't wear the black ones as heat no more because they creased. Now I'm just hooping them. Start rocking the 5, start rocking the red. I said, you know what? I'm about to cross over to European. And then,
bro, I'm just picturing the reds, bro. Those, oh my fucking god, bro.
you know, my grandma
I'm about to buy them right now. They're not going for nothing crazy.
They not?
price drop. The pack is going for more than
like
the
8 something like
individual.
For the Dolo?
No, for both.
Yeah, the pack. But see, it's you're gonna be paying like, I think probably like around 6 for the red, 5 for the red, maybe 3 for the.
I would drop 5 for the red. I would drop 5 for the
If
red
you
all
do it
day.
separately.
I'll drop 5 for the red all day. All right, so what's so that's your 4.
Yeah, Rachel
What's
Both
your
pack is
4?
my 4.
Oh fuck. I want to say 8.
Bugs
Bunny 8s.
What color?
OJ.
The white ones.
White ones. I know a lot of niggas going. I know a lot of niggas will say the Aquas. A lot of niggas will probably say playoffs. But the Bugs Bunny ones, the original white ones.
We was babies. We was little kids.
The original white ones. I remember them. They my fave. The reason they in my top 4 is that was like a huge confidence builder for me, kinda.
Straps?
Just having them. But like it was something about them straps that when you let them go fly
With the swishy sweats.
Bro,
I had mine with the swishy.
when you had the joint just when they would take the little slight joint like you ain't take them completely off, but they was like slightly like dangling.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was so fly. Like that was like, damn, you was born with them joints on, right? You were
They came
born.
out. No, I had the. That was my 4. The playoff ones though.
The playoff ones?
The playoff ones. They came out I think 09, the black colorway. 09 or 10. Cause I remember I had them in high school.
My favorite.
They came back out then. I want to say probably like 2011, right?
The black ones or the white ones?
The black ones, the playoff ones.
It might have been
The
like
highs,
years.
the
I remember I had them joints in high school, probably like
Dog.
9th or 10th grade.
So your favorite bunnies is the white?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I love aquas, but my favorite Bugs Bunny was the black love.
The black Wolves didn't have the strap though. I mean the strap.
They
You
did.
talking about low top
They had 2 straps. The black lows had 2 straps. Yeah.
The Lows had straps.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I don't remember having no straps. I don't remember
that.
straps. But
And
I did.
I'm not rocking a low top 8.
I did. I don't rock a low
That
top.
was my, yeah, I had them.
I don't rock a low top.
What was
jacket.
that? That was junior high.
I do not rock any low top drum period. But the white ones, that's another. So it was the reason of that being a crazy confidence booster for me while I was in school, because that was the popular.
You telling me
shoe to
that you
have.
didn't have these?
No.
You didn't
The
have
lows?
the 8 lows?
Negative. Big
You
no.
was tripping.
I remember them.
The black ones?
I remember
They
them.
was serious.
I didn't have them.
I think they might have came out with a pink colorway too, didn't they?
I think they did.
Yeah, the pink was heat.
You know what else is crazy? You know what else I can't lie about? The chromes. The chromes were
I was
crazy.
about to say.
The chromes were crazy.
Yeah.
The chromes were crazy. The eights is a slut, bro. That having that tongue with the what is that material?
On which one?
For the eights, the tongue, the
Oh,
tongue.
it was the
reflector,
Chanel. The Chanel tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, bro. That's like
It was the 07 joints.
crazy,
I had.
bro.
I had the 07 joints. They came back out in 2013.
Yeah. I was gonna say, but yeah, so they like that just made me one. That was a crazy confidence booster, but 2, it just was like those was the first times that I had the same sneaks as like my big cousin, and I knew I was slight weight ball kinda because I had the same sneaks as like the cool kids, the person that I looked up to.
I can dig that.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, when I felt
the H was fly, so you automatically had to be the man.
you had to be the man if you had them Jones on, bro. So I'm honest, yeah, that's mine. The 8's the Bugs Bunny OG Jones.
Well, this is me. This
You
Crazy.
I hooped in my black 5. I had black suede Jones.
What's your 4?
The playoff 8s.
Playoff 8s?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I was freshman year, boy, with them Jones.
Oh, shit, freshman year in high school?
Yep.
Letting the flats go?
With the union.
Letting the flats go was real. What I'm about to say,
So he already said it's 4.
It's close to Raging Bull. I'm in the Raging Bull bed.
It's finale down there.
Yeah, what's your 3? Alright, you got
my
your 3.
3 might have to be. My 3 might have to be the ones.
Huh?
3 might have to be the ones.
Which ones?
The
first of all, no, we're not gonna do all whites.
No, not that one.
Oh, I was about to say, because you're not.
That don't count. That don't count.
Bro,
wasn't doing that.
I swear to God, I was going to do
The first Jones added in the band, yeah, not the Chicago.
Oh, the
bread ones.
Was those the actual first ones?
Yeah, that was his first.
Or was it the Chicago ones? The first colorway was the band ones?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was banned, right?
Yup.
Or was they banned because they had majority black?
Yeah, it was too much black on the basketball show.
So was they the OG? I mean, was that the?
Mm-hmm. That was the first signature show.
No, I'm saying, was that the first colorway? Or was it the Chicago one?
No, the black one was the first.
Man, I got fun. This big as bugging.
Damn.
Cause remember they was in my other top.
Yeah. The ones just in general. Yeah, that's when you put Clyde and all that.
Yeah, Clyde the crew.
I didn't know what the fuck you was doing with that. Yo, it's crazy that you do Clyde and then like Puma is just this fucking basketball shit. They're not back. All right.
They're doing alright.
I'm gonna need Puma
to sign someone.
No.
Like to sign shooting
to make other colorways.
Damn, these rappers.
To make other colorways.
These rappers are. I thought I had the Bugs Bunny.
They got everybody that's Puma wearing the fucking like orange and black and yellow jump.
I like them.
But I feel like you need to make the team colorways for everybody that's on different teams, not everybody wearing the same.
Them joints are solid. I take a
I like the orange ones, but I just don't like who they like. They got Terry Rozier. He was balling, but he not like a household name.
Emery and Biggs their best asset right now.
Emery is snapping for them. That Neiman Marcus collection he dropped is phenomenal.
But I like how they're traveling with the.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Bro, they got the Puma. They got the Puma. Jack Cook picking up Nipsey and like they Emery and Biggs.
They had a super solid event at Uva. Very nice.
You won?
Yeah.
That shit was lit.
Very good. Very good event. Yeah.
All right,
do you stay sponsored that joint?
Yeah, of course. What's your 3?
My 3. Oh, can I say something before I get to 3?
Right.
My favorite Bugs Bunny colorway probably isn't going to be the low top playoff. It's going to be the woman's aqua. So I like the white.
The white one?
I had the white aqua instead of the black aqua. The women's aqua was ridiculous.
I don't know if I can agree on that.
I had them.
You know what's crazy? I was never wowed by the aquas.
Me either.
Bro,
I was never wowed by any aqua. Not even when they first
the
dropped.
women's aquas was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
You can probably get them shits almost retail now.
Probably, but at that time, like it wasn't really like no resale thing. Like even consignment was so simple.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying about the Raging Bull. Like although I had it, it was still people out there that had like uncles and daylight highs. So yeah, I got a Raging Bull on, but they walking around with, you know what I'm saying? Like they got some heat on. Some unlucky, you know what I'm saying, working Mindy's or some what's the names? What else was my favorite at that time for highs? Pee Wee Herman's.
Pee Wee Herman's was funny.
Yeah.
The Ferris Bueller's. Remember those ones?
Yeah. I had the boba highs.
The white cheetah ones with the brown trim.
Yeah, just like you said last episode about SB's coming back.
That's not your top 3 though.
No, he did.
We just went on a tangent.
Yeah.
All right, so my third, Mike. Third Mike. So I said Raging Bull. I use Brad 11. I probably say True Blue 3. True Blue 3. Number 1 because that was the last shoe I bought in the sneaker game before I crossed over to European. That was, I think, like summer 2010.
Yeah, that was 2010.
Right? That was the last. I bought the True Blue 3, and then that was the last mic I got.
Yeah, that was 2010.
Before I, or was it the For the Love of the Game 7? I picked them Jones up from the bottom shelf. But yeah, number 3 is going to be my True Blue 3.
Alright. I think my 3 is going to be Force. It's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be the Celtics.
Oh, alright, cool.
The all white ones with the
little bit of green on the tag.
Those
They might have had silver on.
They had a little bit of silver on.
Yeah,
That's a little bit of silver on. Those are my first
Travis
J's.
was rocking them.
Those are my first J's. Those are my first J's that I bought resale.
For real?
Those are my first J's that I bought
Really?
resale. No, I mean like as I got of age. I think I bought them Jones when I was like 16, 17.
Right.
But those are my first J's that I can say that I actually went and said, all right, I'll pay an extra $300 for these Jones.
Damn.
An extra 300.
They only dropped once.
I didn't have them.
They only dropped once. They not like the cements.
Oh no, they don't retro.
Yeah, they didn't retro those Jones. So that though I think if I'm not mistaken, they are the OG. The ones that I have are the OGs. Like the ones still got like they had like because I still got them. They had like a bunch of like that yellowing. Like when I got it, the yellowing is what stood out to me the most. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they were dead stock.
Box?
Huh? Black and silver box. Yes, black and silver box. Those were the first J's I bought at resale, and those were when I warned the people that knew. I got a lot of compliments for those. Like I was working my way up in the rankings as like
Those got hard.
No hype beast sneakerheads is wearing them unless they going off of watching Travis wearing them. But like that's a shoe that
that's a shoe it's a staple.
That's a niche shoe.
It's a staple shoe in the game. It's not like a hype niche shoe, but if you know, you know. Like it's really one of them like when you see Travis with them Jones, like you know what I'm saying, a bunch of niggas probably like, oh, like you know what I'm saying? What are those?
Yeah.
But like for people that really like appreciate them Jones,
respect.
it's like damn, he really got some crack on his feet, like crack. Like,
no hate beast shit.
Yeah, like really got some crack on his feet, like so. That was the first ones that I bought at a higher market price.
You want to roll into 2?
Yeah, I'll go into 2. I guess number 2 for me would have to be I'm gonna say the Jordan 1. Jordan 1 Black Toe.
That was your first mic?
No.
That was your first one?
The first ones I ever bought? No. It's not even my first ones I ever bought. The reason I'm gonna say the Black Toe though, it was the first one that really made me appreciate the one.
Silhouette.
Yeah. I up until the Black Toes, I didn't fuck with the ones. I'm like a recent one liker.
Same.
I'm a very
I didn't wear ones growing up.
very recent one liker.
I wore dunks.
Like when I come up in the era of dunks and SBs, right? So ones was like the Fugazi kind of Jones, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like I didn't appreciate them. So like when and for a long time they weren't retroing.
Bro, ones didn't pop till yet. It's flat out. Flat out.
I'm trying to
I
think.
feel like one.
Givenchy leg, leather
jeans.
jeans, didn't Royals and Breads?
For the Love ones didn't For the Love ones sold. The first ones, the OG ones, the black and yellow ones sold. The Celtic ones sold.
The pack.
Yeah, they sold. Phenomenal.
But that's a mid.
Was it for that pack was mid?
No, the Celtic is a high, but that yellow
one was a mid. But that pack sold really well.
Yes, but Ye put ones on.
But the pack came out before yet.
Nobody was wearing Breads.
But they sold out.
I feel like everybody was still wearing ones that just got
No, that's not true. That's not true. So back to my argument. Back to my argument is the ones I can say because growing up in my era, it was a big SB.
We don't wear ones, bro.
We don't wear no ones. SB dunks and blazers. That was like
Air
the big
Max.
and Air Max.
We don't wear no ones.
I don't even think they were really retroing.
I'm about to say, they didn't release a lot of colorways.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't up until.
That's why those were so, I guess, kind of appreciated because we haven't seen them. Is that second drop? That's first retro?
First retro.
That's got to be first retro.
Yeah, it's first retro. They never released these. Yeah.
How many times they first retro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just started first retro. Me and was just talking about, like, they've had so many colorways and ones now, but they're still new. But like I was saying, I didn't fuck with ones. I really didn't fuck with ones. It's a lot of shoes I didn't fuck with.
I had Royals. I said, oh, them Royals are clean with the leather.
With the outfit, yeah, like it made
Givenchy time. I'm like,
as I've gotten older, but I mean, yeah. So basically, even when I got the breads, because the breads came out before the 2013 breads, they came out before the black toes.
Yeah, for sure.
Before they restarted the black toes. The reason I grabbed the
Shadow and Royal came out at the time too. I think. Yeah, and then Chicago.
So the reason I grabbed those ones though was because of the hype around one, not because of the one. It wasn't like, oh, it's my favorite childhood. I need to grab ones. It was, oh, these are going to be worth some money. Let me buy these shoes. I bought the black toes, and when I put it on, with like I forgot what outfit it is, but I put it on and I was like, damn. And I had like some green cargos.
Oh yeah.
I put them on. I said,
yeah.
Damn, like these shoes are crazy, like, and they are my favorite ones. Black toe ones are my favorite ones, and they made me really appreciate. Like they brought ones into because prior to then I probably would have said the 13s, like the Flint 13s probably would have been like my second favorite. Second favorite joint. Yes. The Flint 13s was miserable. I do too.
I got rid of mine.
I got the one that came out in 2011, 2012.
Yeah, it's like 2012.
Yeah. All right, so what's your number 2?
All right, so my number 2. I'd have to say. I'll say 12s.
Which ones? I think I already know which one you're going to say.
12s probably. I said my one I wanted to put up this high too early. I wore the white and blue a lot.
French
blue, like a lot, a whole lot too.
I like the French blue 12.
I was wearing them joints almost every day to school.
French blue 12s are good ones.
With the Sixers warm up, I had all the team warm ups. I was wearing them joints a lot because I wanted the white and gray ones that also had came out at that time. But I stuck to them blue ones and I wore them joints out. I wore them for months.
So those was the first drop. The white and blue ones when you probably got them. The first one.
Oh, the ones like navy blue joints, right?
Yeah. Those was the first drop. And they had a little hint of red in them.
Yeah, on the back.
With a little touch of red in it. Woo! Beautiful.
Yo, honestly,
I had them joints, I got rid of them.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah,
12 because
the ones that restocked a couple years ago.
The blue and white ones.
I had cherries
came out
twice.
like 11, 12-ish?
No, they came out like 13, 14. No, they came out like 14, 15. Because that's when they came in. Before that.
12. It's not 12.
Yeah.
Before that
came out like
2004?
2005.
2005?
That was a long time ago.
I was in junior high school.
Long time ago.
I was in junior high. So yeah, 12s because I like 12s because of cherries, flu games.
Cherries. Oh my god.
Cherries
might be my favorite colorway.
Taxis.
Oh, taxis, a lot. Bro, the taxis are probably one of the most unforgotten shoes. Most forgotten.
I feel like I don't see nobody.
They might taxis, bro. Might get them taxis on.
Bro, they might be the most forgotten shoe up. Because a lot of people don't put the 12. But the 12 is the 12 because of 1, the flu game, and 2, the taxis. But as far as a staple in the culture, the taxis were so hard to attain.
The taxi is what made that pack, the countdown pack.
Yeah, the taxi for sure.
The taxi is what made that, you know what I mean, made that pack.
But bro, if niggas really remember the taxis enough, I feel like Jordans would be a lot, 12s would be a lot. Because up until you just said that, I wouldn't even have thought to put a 12 in my top 5. But now that you said that, it's like,
had a lot of
Taxis
12.
might be.
I had a lot of
Them
12.
taxis
And I
might
had-
be my favorite.
I had a lot
And the
of
Rising
12.
Suns. Can't forget about the Rising Suns.
Yeah, the Rising Suns was
What?
The
No.
Rising Suns was
The
good.
Rising Suns was tough.
It was good.
What Dave say? I wish I had more hands so I could get the Rising Sun 4 thumbs down. Them Jones was trash.
No, they were
Wow.
trash. They weren't
What?
trash. They definitely not.
All white Mike? You wearing an all white Mike?
I'm not wearing an all white.
Besides a 4?
I mean, people wearing Columbias.
That don't even count.
That doesn't count.
How?
I
Don't count with
like the. I would. No, I'm not taking the Rising Sun over Columbia. I'm not.
The Rising Sun might be the worst Mike, bro. One of the worst.
Nah, dude.
One of the worst. One of the worst. One of the worst non-freaky colorways.
You know, I'm gonna get to this a little later, but I'm gonna get to it now. You know what Jordan's kind of slept on before we go to? Oh no, because you still got. All right, go to your one, and I'm gonna go on to like.
No, it's 2. It's 2.
Oh, my 2.
Yeah, too.
My 2 is going to have to be. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Cement 4s.
That's a good one.
And I'm kind of mad about the Cement 4s because I was mad I missed them the first time they dropped, caught them on the next time they dropped, and then I ended up selling them.
So you missed the 2012 ones,
Yep, missed
and then you caught the
2012
2016 ones.
caught the 2016s and then
With the Nike on the back?
Mm-hmm. And
They
then
had
I
a
sold
lot of
them
pairs of
after
them
that.
motherfuckers. Nike on the back had a lot.
You like black over the white?
On the 4s.
He's talking about the white ones.
Yeah,
I'm
the
talking
white
about the black ones. The black ones are the cement ones though.
Mhm.
But he likes the white ones.
The white. Oh, you like the white.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the white cement. Yeah, I like the white over the black. I like the Mars ones. No. Well, I like the Mars 4, but I like the.
I thought you were about to say some Sun and Mars.
No.
Oh my God! I thought you were about to say the Spike Lee joints.
Oh, man, no.
Bro,
No, Spike do got the joints. The 4 is from
the black one, the black green and
no.
the black green and blue, the Mars ones.
The Mookie joints.
Oh, those
the
are
Mookies.
Superman.
The
Those are
Mookie
Superman.
joints. The Mookie.
I
No,
thought
they
those
did the
were Superman.
4s. They did the 4s. How am I forgetting the movie, bro? Do the right thing.
I'll say
Oh,
do the right thing.
Yeah.
The 4 with the beads on
I know
them
what you're talking
and the what's the name? The oil
Damn,
stain.
the Force had a lot of colors.
I still want them.
The Thunder ones.
Well, I really want to smoke a pair of the gray 4s.
Cool gray ones.
Yes.
With
I
the
want
little hint of green
I
in
want
them
to
too.
smoke. I want to
Calls
smoke.
for
The little bit
black
of green in them Jones too.
I want to
Okay.
smoke them, man.
Yeah.
I like them Jones a lot.
Yeah.
So
What was it? The all black, the black cat 4s too. I like them a lot.
what's your number 1?
No, bro, we're gonna have to go number one. You're gonna have to finish off with the number one.
I hosted it, so.
Alright, well, I started.
We go like
come
this
back
then.
this way. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, because we all rolled into one, so
Yeah.
you roll from your 2, you got to roll right into your 1.
To my 1.
I need some time.
Yeah, I do too. God damn, I need some time.
I might have to go with my Space Jam.
Go on.
I had to go with my Space Jam.
Oh, 9?
Yep. Still got them Jones.
Oh, you still got them?
Still got them.
Yo, 09 Space Jams, bro.
That's why when
They set the wave.
when they brought
They
this
really
shit back.
they set the wave.
That was
Yeah.
the first mic that I actually got up early to go get.
They set the wave for that whole basketball sneaker shit to come back, bro.
Yeah.
That
They
whole
set the
break,
wave, bro.
Look, Cherries dropped that break, didn't they? Didn't
That was
Flues drop
they
that
dropped,
break?
that was
The Nines too.
The
The Nines.
0911s was when they started dropping the 11 every Christmas.
The
Before
nine
Christmas.
too. The nines too. They got the nines that
I ain't bought the 9s.
no, they didn't
You
drop.
talking about the other Space Jam
They
9?
dropped
The
the
one,
nine- yeah,
the one they
Space-
went to the crib to get on Space Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got them doing to the crib so too.
Yeah.
9s are not, you know, the 9s are none of, it's not mine, it's not your number 1, right?
No.
Alright, honorable mention on the 9, the black and olive.
Ooh, the olive nines are
Hey.
fucking ridiculous.
Not the new ones, not the
Yeah,
ones
not
that
the
got
boots.
No, like the
Because they boots.
the Raging Bull.
Yeah.
No, not even
I know what
that.
you're
The
talking about.
the retro olive is not a boot. It's a regular sneaker.
What olive? Not the all olive. We're talking about the black with the hint of olive.
The
Yeah,
olive.
it came out a few years
olive.
ago. It came out a few years ago.
They didn't stock those.
I was about to say, I ain't seen them in a long time. Long time.
They never stocked them. Did they?
The retro, the black and olive. Yeah.
All right, so you said Space Jam. Wow.
Space Jam, because that was when that was kind of like the restart of my hiatus, like off my hiatus. No matter of fact, that was when I really started buying kicks kind of consistently in like 09. I got them joints right before Christmas. I remember my sister got me the plug on them. She knew somebody worked at the Champs in Deptford. She gave him up like, yo, y'all got any, because they did raffle then. It was like, yo, y'all got any.
He was the man who touched them Jones.
Yo, she hit ball up. We drove, this was like the day before they came out. We drove up there. He was like, yeah, what size you need? 10.5. Wrote my name down, gave me the ticket, like, here. I came in the next day, got the Jones. Nigga, I was high.
Bro, I ain't even gonna hold it, man.
That's why I was mad when they did the fucking
the re-release
with the
fucking
high 45. I was like, dang,
bro, they've been disrespecting 11s for the last.
They're supposed to be doing the
bro.
Concord again too.
They gonna do the Concord with the same fucking high pad leather. I don't know what the fuck these people at Jordan Brand. I don't know what the fuck they doing, but they fucking classics up. Fucking classics.
I like
up.
the whole 4-5 thing. It's just the
I don't like the whole 4-5 thing.
No, the high.
The patent leather. That shit. That don't look like Pradas. They're fucking bowling balls. I'm cool.
Prada back.
Prada definitely back. That's a whole nother kind of show though, but Prada definitely
So who you got for your one?
I ain't seen this yet.
Damn, I thought you was going.
No, I was about to roll right into it.
All right.
I still need time to think.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I used Bread 11, Raging Bull Pack. What else I said? I said True Blue, and I said 12s. Man, this is tough. All right.
Damn, I'm trying to think. This shit is killing me.
Is this my favorite as in like as a sneakerhead, or is this
as
my
Jordan. favorite
as like
The number one Jordan.
me currently at my age?
This is your number one. Sneakerhead, currently, you as a sneakerhead, as you now.
My favorite, not necessarily what I wear, right?
Yeah, your favorite.
The black and green 14s. Like that was the one shoe that I was like, when as a kid, I was like, yo, this is the hottest shoe I've ever seen in my life. Like I've never seen.
Why was I thinking
like a
14,
black,
bro?
a black and green 14, because I had.
They really look like Ferraris, bro.
I was like, yo, this shoe is crazy.
Yo,
Like,
they really look like Ferraris.
bro, black and green, Mike, where did you see that?
Oh
You
my
ain't never seen that before.
Nah, bro.
Because remember Christmas, however we was kids, black toe 14s. Remember?
Had the Carolina
The black
Jones,
ones,
the black suede.
It came out the same Christmas as the
Yeah,
AI.
the black suede with the blue. The black suede was crazy. I mean, the 14s were fucking amazing. Bro,
Yeah,
the
last
original
shot.
ones, y'all don't, I don't think they understand.
You know about the last shots?
Yeah.
But the black and green was so tough to me because it was smooth. Remember the middle
I
was
was about to-
smooth.
the
With
middle-
that
yeah, the
metal,
suede,
with the
the
metal
suede.
mic, with the metal mic tab.
Bro, it was.
Oh my
The thing,
God.
but a lot
That
of
black
people
and
don't
green
understand. A lot of people don't understand even about the 14 in general is the quality on the last couple has been so trash. If you would have got the first OG Jones, the suede on the front was like puppy hair, yo. It was like real rap. It wasn't like
real
Ruga.
suede. It was
real suede. Like you wear it out, you get a drop of water on it. It
Going
fucked
down.
up. Like the suede
That's how
on it was
my
crazy.
girl was.
The metal, bro. The
And remember, they was
bro,
making kids at that time. Remember, always Mike would make kids a little less hot than the men's.
yeah.
But for some reason, on the 14s, he gave it all up to
They
the
all
kids.
was eat.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't too much of a difference. So I got the little joint in the middle right here on them.
Oh, the little,
They had the little silver joint
Bro,
right there.
Bro,
Yeah.
tell me you didn't think they was a Ferrari level, bro? They was like Ferraris, bro.
That's what they like emulated them.
Yeah, the Ferraris, yeah, bro.
The black and green 14 was probably the best. At that time, I was like, yo, this is my favorite shoe I've ever seen from Mike. This is my best one.
Is it still one of your favorite shoes you ever seen?
Yo, I didn't like how they rolled the retro. I didn't like how they retroed them only because of how much they meant to me. Like that shoe.
They bullshitted the rest, bro. I was
Yeah,
hyped too.
I wasn't-
when they
I didn't-
re-released
I
them
didn't
Jones
like-
and they did the new buck and bro, they didn't even have the metal on the lace. That's when they stopped doing that shit. Metal on the laces was what?
Like I'm not even like Jordan Brand kind of like have somebody that really was wearing these as kids retro some of these shoes.
That's
because
it.
you're retroing some of these shoes that we love that it's just like because of the whole resale hypebeast thing, you're just throwing them to the wolves. Like, nah, give us a little,
And that's the
a
thing they
little
don't
more.
understand.
Like, give us
But
a little more
what
behind
y'all
it.
don't understand is the concepts that you guys are forgetting is what made us love them so much.
What?
Like a gold medal lace tip was huge.
Or at least give them like
Huge. Like
make them a little, I guess, like take down, I guess, the stock level. Like take that, like make them, give them a quick striker. Put it that way.
Like, you know, like even that's why the shattered backboards. The reason they had Jordan has tried this colorful shit in Jordan. But the material, the craftsmanship that they put into the fucking shattered backboard.
That's why I asked if it's what I wear or is it what I like as a Jordan fan, because shattered backboard is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That joint is superb and it's a brand new sneak.
I think my number one.
But shout out to the 14 lows too. You said you ain't wearing no low, but you like 14 lows.
It was 16 lows. I don't like 14. Oh shit! I got the ladies. I got the ladies.
What? And you ain't had a bunch of 14 lows when you was a kid?
I did too. I had a lot of 14.
I'm just making sure.
I wasn't fucking with the lows on the
I had a lot of 14.
You wasn't Mike Bull, bro. You wasn't Mike Bull.
I just told him I had the black suede on. Black suede was the big blue.
Bro, if you was a Mike Bull back in the day,
and they came out the same year as the Final Moment.
He said, "No, but I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You can't count the 16s or the 14s for lows, bro. Because for real, they just shaved a little bit off of them to make them lows.
Whole different shoe.
The 14s and the 16s? I mean, the 14 lows and the 14,
it's kind
of the damn near same shoe.
Because it still got that fly-ass joint.
No,
It still got the fly joint on it.
Them Jones was, oh my god damn.
14? Like, yeah, they put some work into the
Even
14.
the all red 14s that just released recently. The all suede Jones.
My all red kind of like vibe is you know,
Dying down.
yeah, it's been going.
But alright, my number one. Fuck. So 11. I dare want to go here, but
I'm glad. I mean, at least you took it because that bread 11 was going to be my number one.
It's not the bread though.
What you giving?
I'm going to the Concord box.
I'm not going to the Concords either. I'm to Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze are my favorite. I love it.
You know,
Do I think they're the hottest ones? No, I do think the Concords are the hottest ones.
Bro, if you didn't have Space Jam and Concord at that time, you weren't even allowed to be in a sneakerhead conversation. Like if you didn't have
One or the other?
like no, or both. You're supposed to have both.
Yeah, I didn't have the 09 Space Jams.
You didn't?
No.
How'd you miss that?
I struck out on the Concord.
I struck out. I was.
But you shot though.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
They didn't have my side.
It wasn't even a matter of a shot for me for the Concord. I had a low spot that it was like literally you go up there, put your $10 down, you good. I put my $10 down, they would call me back like, nah, we ain't got your
I
shot.
still got a dead stock pair from 2000.
So all right. So you was around, like you was still around.
I had the Cool Grades.
So you only missed the Space Jams.
I had two pairs of Cool Grades. I had.
All right. So it was cool then. What I'm saying is, at that time you had to have 2 pair of 11s.
I had Cool Grades. I had 2 pairs of Concords, and I had my girl got a pair of Concords.
Right.
I still got a dead stock pair from 2011.
That fly box.
Yeah, bro.
Box.
I got
That box is crazy.
I got the breads. I was mad at the bread box though, because they didn't come in the black and red box. That's when they started doing that bullshit.
Yeah.
I like that.
They put the
that red insert on the bread 11. That like metallic red. No, that.
Talking about the little.
Who cares about the insert?
I rather have the box. I rather have the box.
When did you see a plastic insert?
See,
I appreciate stuff like that.
The 09 Space Jam had the blue. It had the blue.
I'm saying pre 09-11. When did you see a plastic insert?
I did.
That was fly as shit.
I did, but I would rather get that
the
black
box.
and red box.
The box and then the clear silver screen that was over top.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Which one didn't come with that?
The breads.
The breads.
Even the Columbias came with the box.
The breads had the screen joint, but then it had
it had the screen and the box, but it was so stupid. So it was because the breads came after the Columbias. It was the Cool Grades. I mean, the Space Jam, Cool Grades, Concords, Columbia. I hate the Columbias.
I'm not a fan of it.
They're probably the worst one. Then
I don't wear no all white money.
It was those 5, and then they started doing the fucking gammas
and all that shit.
and adding all the extra shit. 7210s.
I stopped after the birds.
I got a pair of games.
I had the
I'm not gonna lie.
7210
I got a
You
pair
get
of
reserved though.
Yeah, I stopped at the. I didn't fuck with the 7210s. They had the glitter on the fucking patent leather. Hated that shit.
Time out. Did you just say you wore the 7210s?
I said I had them and I sold them.
Yeah, I tell you, they were terrible, yo. That's when Jordan was losing his fucking mind, bro. 7210s? That's what I got.
Niggas was wearing them. A lot of people out there.
A lot of hype beats and corny ass niggas,
Remember, they tried it, putting the glitter on the nines. Remember they put the glitter on the nines first?
The nines, the trim.
But yo, if you got certain pair of ones in 2013, they had glitter on them. So like they was working with that glitter.
Yeah. A lot of the patent leather. Some of the patent leather.
Because the nines from the pack in 07, 08. No, that's 07 when the first pack came out.
What was with the nines?
9s and 14s.
14s, yeah.
That's 07.
07.
Fourth quarter 07, first quarter 08.
Oh wait, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The nines had glitter on them. That's what I was like, ew, they got glitter on them joints. Them Shadow 10s out the pack was vicious too.
Bro, I was going to say some 10s.
Any honorable mentions?
I got an honorable mention.
You got some honorable mentions?
I got 2 honorable mentions. All right,
As I said, like, you got
it. 2 up.
It's some joints that.
Give me my 2 up.
That five.
You gotta get me quick. We gotta get up out of here. So yeah, honorable mention too is
the Stealth 10s and the raging I don't even know what they had. The all red 21s, the Roy Jones, but the all red suede Jones. Y'all really?
Oh, I remember them Jones.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The all red suede 21s, bro. When you see him, you gonna be like, yo, them Jones was fire.
My Jones is the Bread of Legends because they were one of my favorites,
Yeah.
one of my favorite chairs, but I need to mention them. And I'm gonna have to say the Flint Blue 13.
I had to.
Fire.
Bro, that shit was ridiculous.
Bro, ridiculous.
Remember,
that shit was heavy.
But remember, that's when they made
Roy Jones.
remember they made the NBA basketball 21 too. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't buy it, but that was like the first time I was like, yo, that's some fly stuff to put the basketball squad in.
So who you honorable mention?
Alright. Like just as like a sneaker person, I just can't use ones as like my top 5 ones because I just started wearing them post, wearing them Jones. Like I never really liked the one silhouette. So my honorable mention had to be like shattered backboard. Like that's a ridiculous mic. Another honorable mention. I don't know. I was a fan. Like I wore 2s.
I was gonna say 3s. I was gonna throw 3.
Like I had 2. I said my True Blues, so I got that out the
I was
way.
gonna throw 3 up there.
Um,
I'm surprised nobody said 6s or 7s.
Well, see, 6s is something. 6s are a sneaker that I bought like a lot, like as a kid and as an adult. No, kid, teenager, and adult. Like I bought them joints in 3 decades. I bought them joints. And how many colorways did I get? And multiple colorways too.
What's up, man?
I just didn't like how they put the infrared with the newer infrared.
Fucking light ass.
Yeah, with the Jordan.
Bullshit.
The gray, like the reflector on the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like the crimson.
Yeah, I like the crimson too. Yeah.
Yeah, but the infrared, like
The crimson or varsity red, whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
Oh, honorable mention, Grape 5, because when I first got them,
Black or white?
white,
Okay.
it was called Lifestyle.
Yeah.
They weren't
I
even
remember,
called
they
Grape.
grapes.
It was a Lifestyle, and that was the first sneaker that I bought for $150, and it hurt my heart. It hurt my heart.
Yeah, you gotta hold that L.
Yeah, bro, you got hold that
I
down.
was like, yo, this is an expensive shoe. But at the time, it was like, yo, this shoe is ridiculous. It's one of the flyest sneaks out. So,
Yeah, so we got our top 5 then.
yeah.
I already know. And I guess that's it. It's a wrap. We holler at them next week.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions for us for topics or things that you want to hear,
Comment
just
below.
comment, DM us
Holler at us.
at Soleful Sundaze on Instagram.
It's Eric.
And thank you for tuning in.
And it's a wrap.